Hey, Shauna, how's it going today? How's it going today, Shauna? It's Pokemon Go Community Day. So we're trying to get some easy score bunnies in addition to this. So we're going to have fairly light encounters, I think. Cashier, welcome. Not getting that team before 2030? Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, we already got one of the team members. Went for a 3-mile bike ride today. That's what's up. How did the kiddos take to it? Oh my gosh, it's Dr. Snipper. How are you doing? At this point, I feel like we fight. On second thought, we better catch it. It's probably shiny. It's rare enough of an occurrence these days. How you been, Dr. Snapper? Apparently really good. Flying out tonight for Disney World, going to Florida, huh? I receive a Dr. Pepper Wildberry. I'll take it. Going to be gone for a whole week. That's what's up. Good little vacation spot. It's one of my wife's favorite places to be. Well, not not so much the Disney World. She likes Universal. She's a Universal person. But she likes being in Florida. Have a great trip. I feel like I'm just going to be better off catching all these score bunnies. This is a terrible multitask. Score bunny's a cute bunny. I do think it's funny that they did Score Bunny right before Easter. Alex, how many resets did I have to do to get Bulbasaur? 2,224. Took me about 19 hours. And comparatively, I should be able to get way more encounters way faster with this one. So I'm excited about that. You forgot you have no electricity right now? That's unfortunate. Is that intentional or is that accidental? People working on Transformers, okay. We'll call that semi-intentional. Yeah, we found Bulbasaur really early. Dr. Snapper, I've actually never been to Disney World. It's almost like we get to Florida and then my wife sees Universal and like, nope, we're going there. No, we've always intentionally planned Universal. It's a bucket list thing. I feel like my kids are going to be growing up by the time I can afford to go to Universal or Disney. It's expensive. Lucas, you found your second shiny Abra. Very nice. Solid. You were at it all week. A little perseverance. I'm just over here being surprised I haven't found a shiny Score Bunny yet in Pogo. Jiggly or Nido for my next shiny. I'm personally hoping for Nido King. I want Nidoran male, but I'm most likely going to get Jigglypuff or Nidoran female. I would actually put money on it being Pidgey, though. They seem to be pretty common. Hey, Monarch, welcome. Is that PFP the guy from Solo Leveling? I don't think so. Alakazam attack or special attack? By far special attack. I don't even know if Alakazam has a physical move in its arsenal. You get a shiny Jiggly. You gonna be happy though? You knew Nido was what I was going for, but I mean, I'll be happy to move on. Shiny Spearow is probably best odds. I don't think you're wrong. Like, I won't say rule it out, but it's not super likely. The patch to the right, you get more male encounters. You play in Leaf Green as well? No? Fire Red? Leaf Green is on your SP. Yeah, so Fire red, you will have 95. Well, if a Nidoran spawns, it's going to be like 75% male, 25% female, or something ridiculous like that in Fire Red. Leaf Green, it's reversed. You have like 75% female Nidoran to 25% male Nidoran in a Nidoran spawn. If I mean, that's not exactly how the odds work, but basically. Point is, Nidoran male is really rare. Nidoran female is really rare in Fire Red. They're not version exclusives, but they're version prioritized. You'll fight the Elite Four to be able to buy more game coin and get a third shiny. Gotta get the living decks going on. Hey, Marcus, what's up? Can't believe I got the shiny before you did. That's just how I roll, by Swayze. I got it before you, Ruben, and Starkiller. And now we're cooking with this one. Oh yeah, I forgot Mankey was a spawn here too. You got Leaf Green done in a little under 10 hours? That's pretty epic. You just got a micro SD and an adapter. You'll be watching me up until you get your 3DS modded for Pokemon Bank. Good luck with that one. It's easy. David, have you had a Pokemon Bank account before? And was it active at the time they discontinued the eShop? Hey, Marcus, we'll catch you later. Wow, this community day is being stingy with those score bunny. It's like bound and determined it's going to make me get up and walk or something. Okay. locking in. From your research, you can still get a bank subscription. For your sake, I do hope so. From what I remember, they made it free a while back because they don't accept payment for it anymore. But there is a chance that they still sell it through the Nintendo online store, like actually on a computer online. Phone at 50%. Got 2 more hours of no electricity, so gonna head out now. Have a good one, Shauna. Just need a premium home subscription. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty nice. The bank will be fine. Just need to connect your Nintendo Network ID to your actual Switch account. I'm glad they've provided a way for everybody to do that still. It's mighty considerate of them, isn't it? Better pick up my pace. I'm slacking. Gotta hurry up before Nintendo decides to pull the plug. When I modded my 3DS, I had to clone it and mod a second 3DS with it. Took all the games off of one and put it on the other. Oh, my game's really struggling today. I'm beginning to think I might have stayed up too late last night. I got myself a full belly. And the nap is starting to try to kick in. And the inability to remember if I incremented or not. Sorry, Jigglypuff, I did you so dirty. Accidentally said hi. Do I got an alpha or omega cart I want to sell? Not even a little bit. I have one of each of those though. Can't find one around your parts. That is a little bit of a bummer. This is the team so far. The team of Bulbasaur. We fixing to see if we're gonna catch either a Nidoran, Pidgey, Spearow, Jigglypuff, or a Mankey. And then Community Day is just kicking my trash without giving me any score bunnies. It's kind of a sad day. Just a solo soar. to go out and do some like jumping jacks or something. This is getting ridiculous. I'm like legitimately trying to nod off right now. Body's just like, no. You stayed up too late last night. You're full. You're done. Oh. Well, that's in a predicament. What do we got right there? Okay, I need to move the team down about Mia. Move those down about there. No, not that. This would be now playing. There we go. Move that down right there. Hey, I finally found a shiny score bunny. That's what's up. And there's the little shiny boy. About time. Hey, Dr. Snapper. Have a good one. Sorry I was boring today. Genuinely trying not to fall asleep. We're streaming until we drop up in here. Yeah, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, I'm a certain degree of special, I know. Okay, now that I've obtained at least one of those. Okay, so I do, in fact, need to change some stuff on my stream here. We need Elgato. So it's seeming like I had that place like that for a reason. Back in the day. Team up here, maybe? That's not bad. Maybe I should have encounters up top. Yeah, I think that's better. I wasn't okay with it earlier when I was testing it out, but I think it works. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Looks like y'all can't see the Pokemon that are obtainable very easily, but that's okay. Or the music that's being played at the given moment. Maybe I can put that. Oop, index. Maybe I can put that more up there. See how we like that. You know, I think that's okay. I think I could even move the timer down. Do I think manipulation is cheating? No, not really. I think it's all in good fun. I mean, perhaps not as rewarding, but I wouldn't call it cheating either. For this run, I think it would defeat the purpose and the challenge. Sometimes still takes 1,000 plus. I did RNG manipulation in Pokemon Emerald with such deadly accuracy that I got my Emerald Deoxys in 2 encounters, and every other legendary I hunted in under 16. Mew took me 11. Ho-Oh took me like 11. Lugia took me 6 or something like that. Ray took me probably like 5. I mean, this game's probably a little different, understandably. You don't have the attention span, you'll be thinking of what to eat or something. No, RNG manipulation's deadly accurate. Hefe has problems in this game. Yeah, understandable. A lot of that is going to come down to this game is going to run slightly faster than it originally would have. Bum, 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 ba-dum. You've only ever used bots or programs for the competitive teams. You want it to test without messing up your rankings. Auto legality isn't 100%. Yeah, it's not 100%, but it's fairly close. I remember the guy working on it actually had to take the project to the Pokemon Company to a degree and be like, hey, this is where you guys need to shore up your security, and you can easily eliminate a lot of generated Pokemon with implementing this, and they did it. What a snitch. I mean, he's the guy that's making the program. He's like, hey, we can inject these Pokemon into your game, and your system doesn't catch it. You want to fix that? Because his objective is to make the program as accurate as possible. And so he's like, yeah, I don't want a bunch of illegal Pokemon, or, illegal Pokemon spamming the games. Generated, sure, but they want to be legitimate. You remember when, well, maybe you don't, but In 2023, yeah, about 9 months after Scarlet and Violet came out, there was a huge update to Pokemon Home that made it so like a lot of previously generated Pokemon were now illegal. The reason for that is because he implemented that change. Pokemon Home had, when you send a Pokemon from a game, say, I caught a Palkia in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, namely Shining Pearl. When I put that into Pokemon Home, it says, hey, this Palkia has never been in Pokemon Home before. The game data says it's coming from Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamond. That's the only possibility. But yet I see it originating in Scarlet and Violet. Don't allow this Pokemon in. It's been generated. So, like, he helped Pokemon recognize... If I got my facts straight, he helped Pokemon recognize we have a huge flaw. Pokemon can be generated in Scarlet and Violet, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl that aren't native to that game, and we let them in through Pokemon Home. So there's a little home tracker that gets applied to your Pokemon every time you put it into Pokemon Home. And if it has a 0000, like 8 zeros, that means it's never been in Pokemon Home before. It's on the game it was originated in. And so if you have a Pokemon that you're trying to put into Home in Scarlet and Violet, and it has zeros in that home tracker, but it's supposed to be from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, it's been generated. And you know it's been generated because in order to get from Diamond Pearl to Scarlet and Violet, it had to have passed through Home at some point. Yeah, just because he wanted to make them aware and make his Pokemon that are generated even more legit. You have multiple 6IV shiny Genesects in Home. That is very suspicious. Not that they're going to check your records for it by any means, but there's any number of ways that could happen. Trade baits for the future. Because of Pokemon generation, I don't trade Pokemon over the internet. I may elect to do so for Generation 10 since it'll be a Switch 2 exclusive, and as of yet they haven't figured out how to effectively hack and mod the Switch 2 yet. Now they could still do it in the future, but I am of the persuasion that if anybody's trading a legendary, mythical, or shiny over the internet, it's been generated or hacked in some way. It's been hacked, not effectively. Yeah, what I mean by that is they're almost instantly banned every single time they get hacked. And from what I understand, there's not a simple means of hacking it, modding it, or otherwise. There's not an easily exploitable method for the general populace. Like, here, slide this thing onto the Joy-Con rail. So only wind and waves exclusives will be legit. Yeah, that's a way of looking at it. So Gen 10 native Pokemon would be 100% legit because there isn't a way to mod them yet. So you can trust that any Pokemon that you trade for those will be legitimate. But if it's, say, a Mewtwo and home's available, then you would say maybe that's not legit because they could have transported from, the Galar region, Sword and Shield up to it and traded a fake Pokemon that way. You're sure shiny methods will run rampant like Sword, Let's Go, and Scarlet versions? Oh, yeah. It'll be easy to shiny hunt, no doubt. It's like, I know a lot about that process because that's what the Brass Coin channel used to be all about. Haven't even finished ZA, not a fan, was hoping for Arceus 2.0. Exactly. I stopped playing Legend Z to A. I want to get the Mega Stones for Swampert, Blaziken, and Sceptile, though, but, like, I just can't bring myself to turn the game on. It's not fun. It's very much sad. Oh, that looks pretty decent. There. Maybe I would like the Pokemon more down there, but oh well. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, Dominican, welcome. We're doing really well. We're getting ever closer to that 500 subscriber mark. Life's good. For Legend Z to A, yeah, it can be done. What am I searching for? You see me live last night with 44 encounters. I am searching for anything that shines, Covey. Anything that shines. I'm hoping for a Nidoran. Male would be amazing, but the chances of that are astronomical. I would take a female for the ground type in the future. But honestly, Pidgey and Sparrow would be okay. I'm going to need a Pokemon that can fly. But I'm hoping more for a Nidoran for the support it will provide with Lieutenant Surge later on. I did finally catch my shiny starter last night. About 2 hours into the stream, we caught Bulbasaur. Honestly, Mankey would be pretty clutch too. Like, basically, the only Pokemon I don't want is Jigglypuff. How many tries for the starter? 2,224. Yeah, we got that Bulbasaur super early. Took us like just 19 hours of hunting for it. These encounters are flying by. Like 3 hours and I'm already above 500 encounters. That's just beautiful. And that's with me being distracted most of the time, trying to fine tune and tweak the orientation of the stream. But we're having a nice little nap time stream until my babies wake up. And then I'll probably be back online tonight when they go to bed. The wife's been really digging reading her book. Getting some peace and quiet, and I've been digging streaming, so it kind of works. Am I thinking of doing any walkthroughs for Coliseum? Not likely. I haven't even heard when Coliseum is coming out. Like, I don't think they have a date for it. But XD Gale of Darkness should be out soon. But XD Gale of Darkness doesn't have shiny hunting, to my knowledge. So I probably won't be making time to cover it, but I might do a playthrough of it. If that's what you were asking. I mean, I have on the channel streamed playing through Pokemon Coliseum. I think I have like 3 more Pokemon left to get. Downside is I played through it on this channel in Japanese, so I think I have some underground battles to do, and then I can get my Shuckle or whatever my last Pokemon is. And I do have a goal to purchase the e-reader cards. What do you mean XD is for sure shiny? Yeah, the Pokespots, yeah. I'm talking about the Shadow Pokemon. They fixed that glitch. You can't shiny hunt the Shadow Pokemon that you catch. Yeah, I wasn't meaning that you couldn't do it at all, because there are those wild Pokespots. Just nothing that would be effective. You can get them shiny after you've caught them for what you know. You can do basically anything with enough manipulation, but at what point does it flag as illegitimate? What I do want to do is I do want to shiny hunt all of the shadow Pokemon within Pokemon Coliseum. That would be fun. And I do have the ability to. Just been working on some setup for a long time. Like, I got 4 GameCubes. I got 2 copies of the game. Fluffiest? Yes, I am. Ralsei. I am shiny hunting. Doing a shiny only badge quest. Looking for anything that shines in Route 3. And we're having a glorious time doing it. These encounters are going by decently fast. Oh, nice, Dominican. Nice. Shiny Suicune. Hey, Sean Mo. Welcome. Yeah, looks like the stream's picking up some traction. Redeemed stretch. All right, we can stretch. That's not a bad idea. He thought it was a glitch at first. How you doing, Aced 101? I think that's what that says. Being able to transport Lugia into the Gen 3 games with its shadow coloring would be quite phenomenal. You have a shiny Pidgey in ZA? Got about 6 of them myself. Did you get it off of a lamppost? It was off a roof and you tried to catch it 18 times? Dang. It was a feisty Pidgey, eh? Shinies on Switch don't count. Speaking of which, I have a disdain for shinies in Pokemon Go. Like, they count, but like, not much. Like, if it's the only way I have to get a shiny Pokemon, it counts. But like, I would kick it out of my collection in favor of one that was caught in a different game. Hi, Chew! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? But this Score Bunny over here has got me feeling a different kind of way about Pokemon Go shinies, because I've gotten one the whole hour I've been kind of dual playing with Pokemon Go here. They are not being very generous. Oh, your Pidgey was flying away every time. Eee. You subbed? Well, thank you, Haichu. What's your profile picture of? It's a really small image for me, but it almost looks like a Pachirisu, but also nothing like a Pokemon at all. Never played Pokemon Go? Yes, it has like 1 in 100 odds. It's going to be shiny, for starters. And then on Pokemon Go Community Days, it's like boosted from there. Pokemon Go doesn't really have what you would call IVs and EVs. They have like CP points. I am not great at explaining how that whole thing works, but when they transfer into home and then onward to other games, they get assigned IVs and EVs based off of that CP value, combat points. 3 more likes for the like goal. That's what's up. What you been up to the last few days, Sean Mo? Might lose connection for a bit. Phone's almost dead. Yikes. Ah, you're walking doggos. Well, that's fun. Hey, just got my second shiny score bunny. There we go. See, that's why Pokemon Go shinies don't count. That's my second one this stream. Granted, I feel like if Scarlet and Violet shinies count. Oh, and there's my third right there. That was literally back-to-back shinies right there. That's pretty neat. You're getting better from being sick? Me too. I have like a lingering cough that won't go away, but I'm not doing okay. Honestly, that wasn't a bad run for shinies in Pogo. I got my 3 for my living dex. I'm golden. The vid. I don't know if it's that, but my whole family's been sick with a cough of some degree. All right. Hopefully I'm still here when you get back. Gonna try to be, but I'm at the whims of a toddler's nap. Okay, Sean. I think we can do that. Oh, you accidentally left for a sec. Well, welcome back, Sean. Ooh, I can get cheap views with Stream Boo? That's what's up. Jigglypuff had purple eyes and fire red, leaf green. Linvak, welcome. How you doing, Linvak? I am on a new quest, and it is glorious. It's epic. It's progressing faster than anticipated thus far. But we still have a good chance to have that blow up in our face. You're on one too? You've been playing a cool emulator on Delta. Ooh. Pokemon Unbound. Okay, okay. This sounds pretty neat. Yeah, we're going for the shiny only badge quest. Stomped Brock. Gonna go stomp Misty after we get a shiny whatever we find here. You randomized your starters? You got Rayquaza with Moxie? Dang. Moxie is the one where if you take out a foe, it gets an attack boost, right? Nice. Yeah, my bigger quest outside of this shiny only badge quest is we are growing the second Pokemon channel for shiny hunting and streams exclusively. Maybe a few videos here and there, but we've almost got it to 500. It's been a heck of a month for growth for it, too. Oh, I've had Brasscoin back the entire time. Brasscoin never left. That's actually what you're watching on. You're probably going to jump between streams. All right, Sean. Well, you have a good one. Oh, no. So, the reason for the split was for the reason why Brasscoin channel became popular with the Switch stuff. Since that's not really going to be possible on the Switch 2, I just ended that whole thing early and figured if I'm streaming on a channel with 19K on it and I'm only getting like 10 people popping in, I could probably do better starting a new channel and working from the ground up based solely on the streaming and shiny hunting videos and stuff. So I did temporarily stop posting to the Brasscoin channel, but for the last like 2-3 weeks I've been streaming to both simultaneously because I figured out how to finally do it on my PC. And it turns out it wasn't a restriction with my PC not being powerful enough. My router sucked so bad that it was just throttling the internet capacity. So now I'm streaming like everywhere. It's great. And so your emulator that you're playing, the version of the game that's altered is Emerald, right? Bogmosis Jones, you're 25 hours into your Moltres hunt. Heck yeah, man. That's legit. Is that the first hunt of Fire Red Leaf Green, or is this a few hunts in? It's got a unique map and gyms. Okay. Your Nidoqueen has Kyogre's ability Primordial Rain. There's 2 popular games being streamed that you're jumping in between there, Sean. Is the other one Pokopia? Is the WTF in regards to Nidoking with the Primordial Rain, Bogmosis? Because if that's the question, then they're playing a ROM hack emulator. Yeah, like Emerald Kaizo or something to that effect. More of a fan-made game. Ironmon, Radical Red. Which is something that the Brass Coin channel could eventually see happen. But not the Sludge Bomb Trainer channel. Well, my toddler's starting to stir a little bit. Whoa, Lindvok, thank you. Thanks. Get that PC. Congrats on baby. Thank you so much. We're cruising towards that PC. And when we do, be streaming everywhere because the computer can handle it. Mished Potatoes, welcome. You would donate, but you're broke. Fair enough. The thought is appreciated anyways. Oh, I hope that chat comes back. Okay, we're successfully It is, like, severely windy over here. Okay, it seems to be working. Yes. It's always fun when that happens. Uh, Fun fact, mished potatoes from the potato state, from the middle of nowhere, Idaho. I too appreciate a good potato. You're from the UK? From England specifically, maybe? I don't know if there's a difference, actually. That's horrible of me, isn't it? Because, like, Britain's... Great Britain is a kingdom inside the United Kingdom, right? Right. The UK consists of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Mish Potatoes. That actually makes a lot more sense now. I had no idea that the terms did not exactly equal the same thing. Your friend doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she has 1,600 subscribers almost. Wait, Sean, that don't make much sense. You told yourself if you got a shiny Moltres in 3 days, you were going to use that luck to gamble. All of them, but especially England. Now, stay consistent, post a lot, Sean, and it'll get up there. Yeah, the world's kind of a hot mess right now, isn't it? You have a video plan to introduce your Rowlet plush? There you go. The shiny that I would prefer to get is a male Nidoran, but I would take a female Nidoran, a Pidgey, Spearow, Mankey in that order. I just don't want Jigglypuff. Exactly, Bogmosis Jones. Also, I really appreciate that video reference. It is time to play Pokemon and disassociate from the world for a bit. Mankey with Karate Chop is broken. Yeah. How many attempts for Ivysaur? Took me 2,224 over the course of 19 hours. And that took real life time of about 8 days, something like that. $19 hours over the course of 8 days. Yeah, Smoker, I got the shiny. I can kind of play the game now. Now I'm just running in circles on Route 3 instead. Cindered Shadow, hello. Salud. What's my Gen 10 starter? Gekwa, hands down. Y bien, ¿y tú? Sean, I definitely think that you should get the Umbreon and Espeon 34-inch plush. Ah, Bogmosis Jones subscribe. Thank you, Bogmosis Jones. Oh, Cindered Shadow. This is Leaf Green. Oh, and apparently I just took out that poor Pokemon. You don't have Eevee or Evolution? Ah, Mish Potatoes has just subscribed. Very nice. Nice, nice. Thank you, Mished Potatoes. I still think that's an awesome username. You only started playing after Hoenn? I mean, I think technically this game came after Hoenn, but, you know, being a remake of the original is kind of before it also. You can kind of speak French because you learned it in school there. They teach us in school. We can choose from like Spanish or French. I chose neither because I was a little terrible person when I was in middle school. Like in year 6 of school, they said, all right, we're going to have some student teachers come in and practice teaching. They're going to teach you guys Spanish. And like I was getting I was getting bullied like relentlessly by a group of like 5 Hispanic kids, and like that just put me in a whole mental space of great. I'm getting bullied by these guys and I'm getting forced by the school to have to learn their language. Like what the heck is going on? Like that ain't right. So like I actively rebelled against everything that they tried to teach us with that had to do with Spanish. And they didn't offer like really any other languages in high school, so I just never learned a second language. And now I'm just like, you know what? Those were just punk kids. I want to learn Spanish now. Thank you. You didn't get a choice? I almost didn't, but I think I found a way out of taking a foreign language. Because typically they do make you take at least one class of foreign language to graduate. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I took computer coding and got them to qualify that as a foreign language. Yeah, Spanish is actually a really cool language. And something that's kind of crazy is if you can like speak Spanish and or know a little bit about Japanese, you can kind of understand Tagalog, which was crazy. Linvok, you're going with Angry Bird. Brout would be my second choice. So I know a little C++, I know a little Java, and I know a little Python. I know a little HTML and a little CSS, but I suck at CSS. You know exactly the perfect plush. It's a Pokemon many love. Oh. And if it's not an evolution, it's got to be a Garchomp, right? You know none of the front end languages? So is that saying you know some back end languages? Or are you calling CSS front end? Okay, there you go. That makes sense. Yeah, I was a lot more in tune with C++ and the front end and back end of that style of things, but the actual CSS of how to make things look pretty was beyond me. Like, don't ask me to do that. Doing assembly in C right now. Assembly? That's wild. Trying to recreate Pokemon Red or what? You tried to learn some languages pre-2022 and said screw it when you saw how things were going? We assembling shinies over here. Heck yeah. Charizard's your first of the Pokemon Plus video starters. Okay. Middle school for me, I mean, America's wild, right? Nothing is consistent because school is dictated by state level, so and even more importantly than state level, it's dictated by district level in the individual